Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
Nevada Attorney General Aaron Ford announced this week that the state will receive approximately $58 million as a part of a nationwide settlement with Purdue Pharma. This payout stems from a massive $7.4 billion agreement aimed at resolving thousands of lawsuits against the company. This particular lawsuit accuses the company of fueling the opioid epidemic through aggressive and misleading marketing of its prescription painkiller, Oxycontin, otherwise known as Oxycodone.
Since I've taken office, I've talked about the mitigation of the opioid epidemic as being one of the most important things we do. It was going to be at the forefront of my work as Attorney General. The sheer scale and impact of this epidemic, especially in Nevada, meant that we had to strike full force to hold bad actors who facilitated these impacts accountable. And that's just what we've done. In June of 2019, a few short months after I became your Attorney General, I announced that my office had filed an expanded complaint against multiple opioid defendants to again hold them accountable for the harms, risks, and impacts that the opioid crisis that it had on the opioid crisis here in Nevada and its residents. 3 years later, in March of 2022, I announced that we had settled with nearly all of the defendants in our state's opioid litigation. At that time, the amount of money that we had brought in to mitigate Nevada's opioid epidemic was over $1.1 billion. Last week, I announced that we increased that number by signing on to a $7.4 billion settlement with Purdue Pharma and its owners, the Sackler family. Nevada's state and local governments will be receiving approximately $58 million from this settlement over the next 10 years, which brings the total that our state has received through these settlements to $1.2 billion. Out of that number, $462.2 million will go to the state's Fund for a Resilient Nevada for abatement, and $370 million will go to other signatories of the One Nevada agreement that I will address in short order, also for abatement. The Fund for Resilient Nevada uses the money to support some fantastic programs and projects that are designed to mitigate the opioid crisis all across our state.
The settlement includes all 50 states, including Washington, D.C., and 4 U.S. territories, making it the largest resolution of its kind in American history. Funds will be distributed to each state, and they are expected to go towards addiction treatment, prevention, and recovery programs.